Hello, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Shadows. Now, we've had this before. Game crashed. Another incentive for me to get this capture card sorted out so we wouldn't lose the stream, to be fair. That's something I do really need to sort out. I just need to sit down and do it, to be fair. But yeah, frustrating. But this is the continuation. I think that's the first time the game has crashed throughout the whole playthrough so far. I don't think we've had a single game crash until just then. And obviously that massively affects the channel for the rest of today. But yeah, strange. I also don't know when the last save was. I haven't manually saved it. We may have got some thingy saves in, some auto saves, but I don't know when they were, which means we've got to redo the whole castle, essentially, don't we? But yeah, apologies for that. There's nothing we can do. These things happen. It's frustrating more than anything else, not just for you, for me as well. Massive welcome back to those that have joined us again. But yeah, natural game crash. First time we've had one throughout the whole game so far, interestingly. Just checking sound right. Should be fine, but I always doubt myself. But yeah, this is the incentive for me to get this capture card sorted. I have one. I just need to actually get it going. I'm on the wrong one. I can't check sound because it's not allowing me to look at the right one. But yeah, apologies for people that was with us. Thank you for the like, brother. That was much appreciated. I hate when game crashes. Oh yeah. All we can do is go again. I can't change anything. That is the first crash. I know I've got to get the capture card. The thing is, I've got it. I've got all the wires. I just need to sort it all out. It's a lot more hassle to set up in the mornings than it's just pressing the button and going, yes, go live. That's all it is. It's that side of it. But yeah, that would stop that happening. The stream would continue and we would load back in. But yeah, I can't believe it's the first time we've crashed. My concern is obviously saving. We haven't saved since we came in this morning. So, autosave number 5 was there at 9:05, 5 minutes ago. So we'll load that one in then, shall we, and see where we go. Yeah, 9:05. I reckon it's on the outskirts of Azuchi Castle, would be my guess. Yeah, first crash. Annoying. But yeah, got to get this capture card done. It's just a time and an effort thing, really. Right, so we've killed the second day show in the castle. And we're still working our way through the main corridor. I think we went this way, didn't we, a minute ago, essentially? Yeah, because there's 2 soldiers here. Nothing else has changed. We're back to where we were. Not what I wanted to do. Put the bow back on. Put the bow back on. Thank you. Right, we basically just did that and then got seen by someone. Not sure who. Oh, someone down here. Oh, there's someone with a Tefo. I just killed both those in one. Come here, you. Right, can we see white dots of day show? At least we haven't lost anything, have we? From that crash. Lots of gold up there, but no day show. So it's not close enough to one yet. Probably could do with some more arrows short out. That's what I thought. I thought there was a chest in here was what I was looking for. I'm sort of on the outside. So that bit leads down to there, that's fine. Just not seeing... Okay, there we go, hang on. 1 day show. 2-day show. Okay, they're both up there. That's where we need to get to them. That is where we're heading. So far, I'm amazed we managed to get through here. No alarms. Plus still kill people. So far, so good. Bar the crash. We're all good, we're all back. Obviously, we lost a few likes, and we'll lose some of the algorithm because of it, but it is what it is. Right, let's go and deal with these day shows. There's probably going to be an alarm in there. Oh, we're allowed in this bit, strangely. The next bit we're not. Okay, there is a guard there. We're allowed in this bit as well. We're not allowed on the guard post itself. We are allowed around here. Basically looking for stairs is what we're looking for. That's where we jump down, I'm guessing, from the viewpoint at the top of the castle. And this is the guard leading in. Hello, sir. Alright, sir. Okay. Take it nice and slow because we are going to get seen and attacked. So far so good though. Right, we got... Oh no, we're allowed here as well. This castle's confusing. We're allowed in loads of it, and other bits we're not. Yeah, it's very confusing the amount we're allowed in. Can I see an alarm anywhere? Not here, I can't. Which means I can just walk in and kill. I will say, our Yasuke currently, the way he's set up, the weapons we use, he is a brute. But so many normal soldiers struggle to kill. You know, it takes a lot for them to even do any real damage to us. And we've not set out to do a specific build or anything. It's just a natural progression we've got for him. But he is a brute when it comes to it. Oh, no normal arrows left. Okay. I think they're bleed arrows, them ones. We'll need quivers shortly.
I will be attacked on sight.
We will be attacked on sight, but we're okay with that. Okay, straight into the castle itself. The day shows upstairs. As I say, there are going to be people here.
I think I saw something.
Lack of light in some areas is maybe a problem.
Can anyone help me?
Right, is she? Yeah, we can mark her. If we can mark her up, it means she'll go and tell the enemies where we are. So if she can be marked up, we've got to kill her, unfortunately. But yeah, so we are particularly strong with Yasuke now, but not much really bothers us. Right, we're heading upstairs in a second. We've got 2 day shows upstairs to deal with. One of them is there. That's 1 day show straight away. They show's obviously a little bit harder to kill. Well, not as quick to kill as the other people. He's healed himself with his drank. This guy doesn't want to go down, does he? Oh, he's down now. Daisho down. He did not want to go down, that guy. Well, upstairs we go. We know there's another Daisho up here.
Execute him!
There's a lady going to go and complain to someone that we're here. Making enough noise, the Daisho probably end up coming to us, to be fair. Right, the painting we need to pick up is here.
Oh, another of Carlo's paintings.
Right, come on then. Where are you, Daisho? Someone's bar file, looks at it. I wonder if we can hide in there. Like, no, we can't. Only Noae can hide in the box. We're too big. Daisho is looking around up there. If in doubt, there's always a skill to use to actually make sure we take someone out.
Face my fury.
Okay, Daisho's here. Daisho's down. Right, now we get the legendary chest that's here. The whole reason we're here isn't even for... The reason we came into the building wasn't actually to just for the castle itself and having that done. It was actually take down stuff against it, but we then reread what it said, and actually he doesn't live here. These are the noisy floors to make sure people know you're here. Legendary chest done. Right, we need to head to the roof now. We can head to the roof, we can grab the viewpoint, and we don't have to swap to Noae just for that. But that is the castle complete, as we've taken down all 4 Daishos. And it is just a viewpoint to do. And normally you can get to the top, and there's a little attic-y space that we can potentially use. Some of these kills are getting more and more brutal with Yasuke, I must admit. For a character we've not really, like I say, we don't really do builds. We never have done on the channel in any game. But for a character we've not focused on a specific build or anything, he is unbeatable at the minute. I say that now, we get destroyed next time we meet someone, but he just walks in and just destroys everything. Right, this is quite a cool little attic-y space. All the pictures and stuff. I haven't seen a space like that before, actually, in a castle. So that's a bit different. Right, there's another hatch here. Like I say, if we can get to the viewpoint without having to swap to Noae, fantastic. Because that's always the problem. If we don't have to swap, then brilliant. There we go, out that way. Climb up. And then viewpoint's there. There we go. Just saved us having to change character. Cast, you would have thought with all the screen people would come and investigate. Well, they kind of did, to be fair. They're just a bit tentative, aren't they? They slowly come up rather than just ready kind of thing. We'll observe. I don't think there'll be anything new show up, but I will just observe just to be sure. Yeah, nothing. Okay, so it's night time now, so in theory, actually, this guy's going to be here. If he sleeps at the estate there, we need to be heading there, don't we? We can fast travel from here. So I think we fast travel to this viewpoint, we jump off again into the hay bale, and then we go and find him where he's sleeping. Everything in the castle is done, so yeah, I think that's the best bet. Obviously, we're trying to get this done in a timely manner as well, so we do need to fast travel a little bit more than we normally would. That's another castle complete. We've changed season, it's now spring. And not, oh, please don't be daytime. Oh, if it's daytime, we'll just have to find the port, to be fair. We'll gain all the scouts back, which will help as well, to be fair, because now we can find exactly where he is. We do need to check weapons we've just picked up as well, because there's probably a few of those to look at. Is it still night time? Yes. Oh, hang on. Was that a new mission that's come up? Warhorse. It was there. After change of seasons. Oh, Rin. We've got to return to Rin. So, for those who didn't join us on Tuesday morning, Rin was a lady we met who blamed herself for her grandfather's death because she'd run away while he was killed by raiders. She took a liking to Yasuke. Yasuke agreed to train her. We did one training session, but we have to return every time the season changes. So once we've killed Satagenta, we'll head to go and see Rin again, give her some more training, and then we'll carry on taking down these betrayers. Right, he should be here. We're going to use a scout just to be sure. Yeah, he's sleeping in the estate, so we'll go and deal with him in a second. There we go, Rin's mission there. Warhorse is now there. While we're here, let's quickly check all the weapons we picked up and see if there's anything better. Currently we're using level 56 Katana Flowing Peace. Got a new Naginata there, Naginata of Grace. We did get a new bow, let's compare it to our current. Whoa, Drilling Bow of Bravery, it's actually better. Yeah, more headshot damage, more weapon damage, ability. Time to change. And then Teppo, all the same. Helmet wise, we gain this one here, the Helmet of the Famed Samurai. There's only a little bit difference between the two, isn't there, really, to be fair? And then we also gained the Ship Captain's Mask. Gives us more health. We deflect projectiles towards enemies on parry. So potentially you could parry Teppos and arrows, and it goes back towards the enemies that fire them. I think we'll stick to what we're wearing, to be fair. There's no point losing that critical chance. Yeah, I think we'll stick to what we're wearing there. Main armor. Armor of a samurai or armor of the legendary samurai. Gain a tiny bit of health. A bit of vulnerable damage goes up. Critical damage goes down by 1. It probably is worth the change, to be fair. Obviously level 6 is the big one because that's max level as it stands anyway. Unstoppable Giant. I don't even think that's worth changing, to be fair. Mainly because of the bow element on that one, to be honest. Mastery points, we've got 5 to spend. Long Katana is done. Naginata is doing, Kanobo is doing, Teppo. Samurai was our next focus, wasn't it? We've got some that we still need to complete other things for before we actually get them all. We did put Samurai Stand on, didn't we? We've not used that skill yet. That's something we need to have a look at. We'll upgrade it while it's there, just to be sure. So yeah, we'll look at Samurai skill. Samurai Stands as soon as we get into a big fight and see how that works. Right, we're going to go and try and find this guy in while he's sleeping. Once we destroy another haystack.
Noae will never let me hear the end of this.
Good hay bale does wonders for Yasuke. Right, let's go and find out where Satagenta is sleeping and kill him. It's always nice when you can find someone sleeping. Quick and easy to take out. I've gone the wrong way. I'm assuming because Yasuke only kills people, even the brutal assassinations, he has to whistle or talk to them first to get them to look at him. He won't just kill someone from behind. Is he actually going to wake him up first, I wonder, before taking him out? Right, there will be guards around. Like this guy here. Hello, sir. Bye-bye, sir. One bow on just in case. But our target is there. Oh, my plan is just walk in, to be fair. Oh no, there he is. I didn't get a brutal assassination, I missed it. Okay, fight time then instead. I was going to use last stand, wasn't I? There we go. Last stand. Satagenta is taken down. He betrayed Nobunaga. And now he gets what he deserves after betraying him. Job done.
Sato Genta did not take up arms against his lord, but laying them down is a betrayal nevertheless.
So although he didn't take up arms against Nobunaga, he also let the betrayal happen. Hence why he's been taken care of. Okay. Now out of harm's way. Tasco! Good morning, how are you? Yeah, I just kind of went to like a crazy stance, didn't it? Definitely different. We'll have a look at everything in a second. So our next target of the betrayers is done. Satagenta, who was the inside man at Hanoji, weakening Nobunaga's defences from within, denied his promised promotion. Genta was forced to accept a reduced rank in Hideyoshi's army. His attempt to rise in the ranks cost him his head. Yeah, better, thank you. Not too bad. I don't know if you're aware of our history, Tasco. I know it's on the channel. You know, we don't hide it. But we have days where pain becomes so unbearable. All you can do is be in the fetal position crying because it's just that bad. So, and yesterday was one of those days. It happens out of the blue. Can't plan for it. But okay, Hideyoshi has information on the next target, but before that, we need to go and see little old Rin. I will give it a save actually as well. We're going to go and visit Rin, do some training with her again. Oh, did you? Okay. Yeah, I want to be. I'm always open and honest about it. It is the downside to me doing a channel is yes, we always try and be consistent. Yes, we try and plan streams and content, but because of injuries and things, and the reason we started the channel in the first place, there are times it's not going to be as consistent as we would like. Right, Rin is down south. We're going to go and see her. Now the season has changed. She would like some more training. So that is what we're going to go and do. There we go, return to Rin. And then once we've trained her, we'll then carry on taking apart these betrayers. We're making good progress actually on the betrayers today, to be fair. That's our focus, betrayers. And then we've got the people that are looking for, that are helping the Ox. They're the ones that come next. So, I think it's time to fall down a waterfall with Yasuke. It's very Yasuke orientated, but when we go and do the Ox people, we'll swap to Noae. Just so it's a bit of both, really. But yeah, Yasuke mainly, because the betrayers are part of Yasuke's story. Because they're the ones that betrayed Nobunaga. Right. We just need to get to the road, and then we can go and meet up with Rin. To be fair, the waterfall seems to be the best way of getting to her, to be fair. And then we'll see an opening on a left-hand turn here. And we're already back to where she's living. There we go, nice and simple. Yasuke and Rin. I guarantee in the non-canon version, this is a romance storyline. We don't really see that. I don't know if maybe canon-wise it might turn into that. But yeah, this is obviously a romance storyline. Let's see what Rin wants us to teach us to do today.
Yasuke! I'm glad you're here.
Is everything alright?
Well, there is a horse in the forest. I think it escaped from battle. I tried to approach, but it ran off. And I could use a horse around here, you know?
Show me where you last saw the horse. We will make sure it is alright.
Follow me.
Okay, we're gonna go and get a
I'll
horse.
tell you when we are close.
It may be best
You did the
to
boss's
approach the
sister.
horse in silence until we are in
Oh,
position.
you
The silence you should have.
Nobunaga's sister, do you mean?
As hard as it is for me at times. Come.
Yeah, so we're playing canon, so we don't have that option. There's no romance storylines in canon mode unless it's designed by the writers. I think the guy who's helping us with the betrayers, I think that would be one as well. I think that's quite an obvious one. To be fair, in most games I don't bother with romance anyway. One night of naughty.
This is where I saw it. It drank from the stream.
Okay, drank
I
from the
think
stream.
I see it. Come on.
Oh yeah, I see it too, it's there. Now, this is going to be interesting if Yasuke can tame a horse.
Oh, look there, Yasuke. Look.
Don't run off. I don't
This
need
horse
it.
has seen better days. Approach slowly, but with confidence. Show
Well,
it
there's
you
me
are
sneaking
in
up and she
control.
just walked up herself.
There. All is well. You're safe. Poor thing. Out here alone.
We will take it to your hut. No sense in you both being alone.
I've never looked after horses before. We could never afford to keep one. I've never even ridden one.
I grew up riding horses. Judging by its coat, this horse was cared for. It is accustomed to being ridden. Try. I will be with you.
Just... don't let me fall. Stay close. Here goes nothing.
To be fair, if you're on the back of the horse and you fall, we're not stopping it. There's no way.
I'm doing it!
You are doing great, see? Nothing to fear.
It's okay. It's okay. Calm down.
Steady, steady. You're all right. You are safe.
Which of us are you speaking to?
Both, I suppose. Come. We are not far.
No, we're not far. We can take the horse back. There we go.
And once again, I am very glad that you are here, Yasuke.
To be fair,
I am
horse riding
really
isn't
glad you
difficult.
managed to stay
I
on the
rode
horse.
horses years ago when I was
When I
younger.
was learning, I cannot tell you how many times I fell on my...
Yeah, they're not difficult.
That I fell. Once it gets to know you, the horse will be as calming a presence as you are to me.
This brings something very important to my attention. About you. About me.
And what is that?
That we really need a name for this horse.
We really need a name.
Agreed.
That's her
Let
trying
us
to
get our
save
new
something
friend
and
back
then
to the hut
bottling
first.
it.
And slowly, yes?
I like Ren. If
You're
there was
speaking
ever
to
a
the horse
romance
again,
option that
aren't
I
you?
may choose if the option was there, it would
A
probably be
wise
Ren.
man knows when to say nothing.
You'd want to on your foot. That would definitely hurt. Yeah, I never said them standing on you would be nice. I just said riding them isn't difficult.
How about we take a short ride? Put you and this horse
okay.
through his paces a little.
Just
We don't generally
not
ride a
too
horse.
fast, yes? We
But
don't
now
want
we've
to
got
scare
to
the
ride a
away
horse.
again.
You will both be fine. I will lead the way.
Where's my horse? We haven't changed our horse all the way through the game. But where are we going? There is a waterfall nearby. Okay, we're going on a horse ride to this waterfall. Oh, that's the one we jumped down, isn't it, I think, basically. Through the winding roads. I'm assuming she's behind us and hasn't fallen off. Okay, well, we made it. Did we lose her? Was I meant to wait for her? Where is she? Am I really going to go back for her? Here she is. Come on, chop chop. Okay, let's see now if that's job done then for training him.
Did you enjoy your first ride?
My first ride? No. But the second one was quite exciting. The view was more than worth it.
Thank you for the like, but also appreciate.
That too.
Waterfalls soothe me. I do not know if it is the noise or the flow. It calms me. Do you think you will master horse riding?
Well, my teacher is unorthodox, but yes, in time. We only have each other after all.
He didn't really teach her, did he, to ride a horse? He doesn't get on it.
Time to practice and grow accustomed to one another.
Are you talking about the horse or your unorthodox teacher?
I will leave
Both.
that to your imagination, Sensei.
Now that you are this horse's new owner, practice daily. I know you'll be an excellent rider within weeks.
Not within days? Yasuke, how little you know me. All the same, I will practice. There's little else to occupy me.
Next time I see you, not only will you be a master rider, this stray horse will have a name.
Stray? No. This horse has a home now. I will keep Ite fed and build her a shelter.
Ite? Acha. A fine name for a horse.
And like an arrow shot from a bow, off you go once more. Come back when you can.
There we go. That is the second training done. War horse complete. I'm assuming we need to return to her when the seasons change once again.
That's good. Breathe. Relax into a comfortable sitting position.
I think he's talking to Rin. But yeah, he didn't really teach her how to deal with the horse, did he? He just said get on it and ride. If that's teaching, that's good teaching. Okay, betrayers. Back to our mission at hand, the betrayers. Hori Hidemasa has gathered information on the Itakuru Shigezu's current whereabouts and movement, so we need to go back and see him again. This is the guy that we had to go and see a little while back anyway. We'll fast travel there. I don't want to lose scouts, but I may. Should be right. I don't think the season's about to change. So we'll go back to see him, see what he can tell us. Any information is crucial, and then we'll go and take down the next betrayer. And we'll definitely get these done today. We'll hopefully get the Ox's ones done as well. Hopefully. Don't think there'll be any new contracts, but double check. No. A new port trader to find and a food vendor. Or is the food vendors as part of a side quest? They're worth trying to get done when we can. Where is refill? There. There we go. Some new things on the map now that we gained just there. So there's a food vendor there to go and do at some point. Don't know how many different bits of food we need, actually, to be fair. That's something we need to look at some point. Same as the bitches and stuff we're picking up. I don't know how many there is. I know we need one tea set, which could be anywhere, to be fair. That's the only one I actually know how many we need. Okay, Hideo Masa is up here, or Hideo, it's not Hideo, I don't think. Hideo Masa, I think. It's just up here. What information does he have for Yasuke, I wonder?
Greetings, Hori Hidemasa. Lord Nobunaga will be avenged, but I could use more information on his betrayers.
I have spoken with others who have marked their movements.
Thank you, Hidemasa.
There we go. So that would have updated some more information about them, where they are. So, next one, Shigeo's. I'm not going to pronounce that, am I? Itakura Shigezo is in Harima, Himeji Castle, and he spends nights at the Himeji Brewery. That is our next target. So he is Harima. We haven't spent a lot of time in Harima. Oh, we've spent a fair amount of time actually looking at that. Himeji Castle is over here. Himeji Castle is also done. We've already cleared it. So he's somewhere around here. The brewery is down here. Ideally, he's at the brewery, to be fair. Let's see. He's at the brewery. Nice. We'll go to our house and kill him. Let's do it that way. And then there'll be 2 left of these guys. As I say, still plenty to do. The missions that were added from the update last week before, we'll do those tomorrow morning in tomorrow morning's stream. Unless we get everything else done today, which is unlikely. Unless we can get to winter quick, I suppose. I suppose we could then do the winter raiders as well. We just need winter to happen. But yeah, the plan is to focus on those tomorrow if we don't get a chance today. And then that will just keep things flowing that way. As I say, although we're starting Roadcraft next week on release, we will come back to Assassin's Creed Shadows when there's new updates anyway. We'll come back and have a look. We may even keep it going when we're doing Roadcraft, like maybe one stream a week or something, because there's still so much more to do. But we are starting Tuesday morning Roadcraft, day of release. And we'll see how we go from there. Right. I'm guessing I'm not allowed in the brewery. This is a mansion here. Oh no, the mansion's there. That's not the brewery itself though, is it? No. Brewery. Yeah, I'm gone. I'm not allowed in this bit either. I mean, the brewery's out of bounds as well. Okay, the guy who after us up there. Are we allowed in the brewery? Yeah, I thought we were. I wonder if I can just walk up to this guy and just kill him from... Well, tell him we're here because obviously Yasuke doesn't kill people behind, but... There we go. Itakura Shigezo
is our sided with the wrong lord.
Is our target, and brutal assassination.
Look at me.
That's a nice simple one. We gained Samurai Daimyo armor. We'll have a look at that in a second. Yeah, nice and simple, that one. It was just a walk up behind him. Hello. Bye. Done. So, next. Now that one's dealt with. Itakura Shigezo was a servant persuaded to sabotage Nobunaga's defense at Hanoji in small but effective ways. After the assassination, he was abandoned by his co-conspirators and lived in constant fear of discovery. He has found his peace in death. Job done. Okay, are we seriously? So, for each one, you're meant to go back to Hori Hideyamasa for more information. Do you have to, though? I don't know if we're going to miss any storyline out if we don't, because we could essentially find this person who's a woman actually, Usami Yoshiko. We could find her without going back to talk to him, but I don't know if we lose any storyline by doing so. So we should really follow it through and go and see Hori Hideyamasa. E-Play, good morning. How are you this morning? Thank you for the like, much appreciated. Whoever that was. Yeah, I think we're going to go. I don't want to miss any storyline out, so we should really go and see him. We gain new armor for killing that one. Oh, looks nice, but it's actually lower on a lot of aspects. So we'll keep the armor of the samurai on. We've got 4 mastery points. We're saving those for 7 because in samurai there's a skill we need for 7. I'm doing okay, thank you. Yeah, not too bad, thank you. Thank you for the like, girls, much appreciated. It's a bit annoying going back and forth to the Omasha, but we've only got 2 more to do, so I suppose it's not going to be too much trouble. Especially if we just walk in and kill people just like that. Right, let's go and find out what information he has for us this time. I know we don't normally fast travel this much, but it is just to speed up this aspect. And as I say, if we get to winter today, then we'll be doing the winter raiders as well today if we can. I don't know if things speed up, change the seasons of fast travelling or not, to be fair. It doesn't seem to. We know time of day doesn't change. There shouldn't be any more new of these because I haven't done anything. No, cool. Yeah, I'm not too sure why you constantly need to talk to us, to be fair. If we've got a list, we've got 2 more targets to take down of the betrayers. If we've got a list of who the betrayers are, why did he not give us all the information in one go? I know obviously he's probably got people looking for and they're finding the real location, but give us all the information in one shot. Obviously he wants us to keep coming back because you can see he cares for Yasuke. So because of that, he's always going to want us to keep coming back and talk to him, isn't he? Right. Let's speak to Hideyamasa and find out if he knows more about where this lady is that we need to take down as the penultimate betrayer.
Greetings, Hori Hidemasa. Have you any more information on our common enemies?
I just received this. Our hunt is drawing to an end.
I know what I must do.
Does feel like there's something missing there, doesn't there, when he says that? It's like a little pause. It's like there's something missing. But yeah, we were only going to go back because it then keeps the story flowing in that respect. So, we are after Usami Yoshiko. She was seduced by a handsome young soldier serving Michihida and revealed a secret entrance at Onoji used by concubines to sneak in lovers and other forbidden visitors. She is in Setsu, found in the outskirts of Katano Castle. She has been repenting and lives across from a Christian church. Is this someone we may let live? I don't think we're going to let... We didn't let the servant live, did we? So I doubt we're going to let her live. Right, Setsu. Should really go and do that as well at some point. In fact, before we do this, Animus, how long have we got until they change anomalies? Oh, 5 hours. Ideally, then, we need to look at trying to get these done today if possible as well. Because the anomalies change in 5 hours. If we want the points. Mainly because I want to know what the hidden messages are. The encrypted things. Anyway, Setsu, Katano Castle is... Don't know where Katano Castle is actually. Terima. I'm hoping this isn't somewhere we've not been, actually, to be fair. South, maybe? Katano. I'm looking for the... Katano Foothills is here. The castle's there. There we go. Because I just for some reason can see it. She lives in the outskirts. She lives across from a Christian church. I'm assuming somewhere around here then. Let's send the scout. There she is. We do have a house over here, so we'll fast travel to the house and go and deal with the penultimate betrayer. I wonder now. It's not likely this is part of the storyline, but I wonder what would happen if Hideo Masa, who we keep going to get the information from, was also someone who betrayed Nobunaga. We just don't know it. Bit of a twist. I don't think it's likely, to be honest, but you never know. Legendary chest, Kakarika. Constantly adding new things to the list of things to do. Right, let's go and find her. Usami Yoshiko. And that's the penultimate one done. My guess is she's not really going to fight back. Would also be my thinking. Hello, Mr. Ronin. Do you think the Ronin might talk to each other by now and say, look, I know we kill them on sight, but maybe we should leave them alone? Right, I'm guessing we're not allowed in...
You must stow that weapon.
Are we allowed in there?
Stop you then.
Put the weapon away, Yasuke. I wonder if we're allowed in. If we can just walk in, then even better. We can just walk in. Okay.
The life of a concubine is not an easy one. A plea for mercy might stay my hand.
Ah, a plea for mercy might stay his hand. We may let her live. She'll be the only one that's lived. If we do so. Let's talk to her then. Yasuke may not kill this one. Let's find out.
It gives me no pleasure to take your life, but honor demands it.
My heart had grown heavy by the cruelties I'd witnessed, for both the guilty and the innocent.
Will she plead for mercy?
A young samurai charmed me with talk of changing the world, then cast me aside once he'd pried out my secrets.
Abandon your silks and flee the castle. There is nothing for you here but death.
He did stay his hand.
Yoshiko
Okay.
was a victim of corruption, not the source. Killing her would be an injustice.
He has a point.
I must learn of this. I am at peace with my actions.
At the end of the day, the soldier that kind of got the secrets out of her is more at fault than she is. So he's got a point, to be fair. So that is the penultimate target for the betrayer's done, and this time we spared her. First one that's been spared as well. The repentant Yoshiko acted out of love and was granted a second chance. Yasuke does have a heart after all. Final person. Now this one doesn't say to go back and speak to what's his face? Hideo Masa. Yeah, no, it doesn't say that you're going to speak to Hideo Masa, this one. So this one we're going to go straight there then. This is Masatoshi Nakahara. He was a general serving under Oda Nobunaga. Ordered by his lord to inspect the heads of the slain enemies, he often let scapegoats slip to spare key members of paying clans. We know he's in Tamba and is found in the castle in Tamba as well. So Tamba is up here. Kamiyama Castle. It's this castle here. No, that's Fukujima. That's the wrong one. Where's Kamiyama? That's Mikasa, Tamba. Maybe somewhere we've not been, that's the thing. Oh, here we go, Kamiyama. He's going to be there, isn't he? Yeah. So we need to do the castle at the same time. It looks to be on the outskirts of the castle, to be fair. But we do need to do the castle. There's a valuable object to pick up. We need to take down 5 day shows. 5. I think that's the most we've done in one castle. We have got a house on the outskirts as well. I suppose we walk in as Yasuke and just deal with them as we go. Makes the most sense to me. What do we pick up weapon-wise? Oh, we've got a new Kenobo, but we can't use until 58. That was it there. Okay. Mastery points, we've got 6. I'm waiting for 7, as there's a samurai one for 7. So we know where he is. Let's go to our house and get ready to deal with him. Final betrayer. And that is them. Another job knocked off the board as well. That will leave us just the Winter Raiders and the Ox's men to take down. And I think that's all of the jobs on the board done. Bar the people in each place. There's still that on top, to be fair. No supplies to refill. We'll just double check contracts. We'll accept that because they add more. Oh, ruins of a castle. That just adds more things to the map for us to go and do when we're ready. There we go, more things on the map. Right, where we are now, there was a couple of things here as well. There's a gear vendor to find basically behind us. So let's have a quick look at that. He's over here. We don't buy gear, we never buy gear. But at least we'll look.
Let me know if you require anything.
Ah, there we go. That's the final tea bowl that we need for the tea ceremony as well. So that's another side quest we can get finished today. That's the Noae quest as well. So once the betrayers are all done, we'll get that one finished. That's the final bowl, I believe. I'll have to double check. I'm pretty sure it is. I don't want new mounts. Buy a pet. Zero. I don't even know what that is. Is that a boar? I think it's a boar. I'm glad you got the final. I think that's the final one.
Please visit again.
We'll be able to see that on the map in a sec, actually. There we go.
I will take it to Noae and see what she thinks.
Yeah, I think that is the final one. It's so nice when you get in, you find these things, and you know you're getting things done. We need 3 more clan crests. And that is the T-Bowl to Riku. So, we'll do that today as well, by the looks of things. As for now... that wasn't the gear vendor, that's the ornament vendor. There's a gear vendor here as well. We'll just go and see them, because they're here. I doubt they have anything to do, so they never do. They never have legendary equipment or anything, but... it's worth a quick look. We don't need to refill anything. Engravings, obviously, but none of them are legendary. Just in case something does show up one day that is legendary, I'm like, oh, okay, we'll buy that. There's the off chance it might happen.
You know
Castle time. We are just going to walk in. Hopefully not set any alarms off as long as we can. But that's the castle ahead of us there. 5 day show, plus our target to assassinate. I think we'll be okay just walking in. It's all going to depend on how they react to us in different areas. Well, this is our first test. And obviously Yasuke is very strong, so as long as we don't get any alarms set up, we're okay. first few guards taken care of. Right, we need to look for the white. The white tells us where the Daisho are. One's there. I know there's stuff in there we can actually take. Although I think for that we'll need a key, so I'm not overly worried. We're going to find the next way in, that's the other thing. When do I use arrows? We can swim inside, there's an inside way there. Let's do that. That gets us in, that gets us in. We'll take it slow just in case. Obviously we don't know people are here. Arrows over there, we're fine for arrows. Okay. I'm going to come out over here. We've got one location of one day of the 5-day show, that's it.
Huh?
And he is over there. Can we climb here? I don't know. If Yasuke can manage it, he can. I'm just seeing where the Daisho is as well. There's the Daisho. 5-0 Daisho. 1 of 5 taken care of. Remember, the idea is no alarms if we can avoid it. We'll pick up as much loot as we can, but it's not the reason we're here. It's for the Daisho and the target, essentially. Well, there's a lot of stuff to pick up down there, isn't there? There's no yellow marker there, so where, white marker, sorry. All gold. Yeah. Can't see anything that way. Guessing we haven't missed him. 1 of the 5 below. No. Always worth checking, you just don't know if you've missed something. Try that again. There we go. Don't normally have the silent arrows equipped. Just I know they're one-shot kills, but we don't have many. Annoyingly. This is open, so we'll grab what we can in here now. I should really start thinking about resources a little bit more, especially once we get to max level of 60, which we're not too far away from. To upgrade our gear to that final max level. We're going to need lots and lots of loot. Right. White, another Daisho that way. Does that mean we missed one then? Yeah, we must have missed one when we was here, because we swam underneath here to get inside. There's also gold in there. So we'll go a bit backwards here. As we obviously missed something. That's weird. So there's a box on the ground there, like, oh, that's why. I might not have enough oxygen for this. Yeah, may get in trouble. I've never drowned before, but I think we might start. There we go, look. I'm guessing there's nothing else down there, bar that. I've not seen one of those underwater little areas before. Okay, where was our Daisho? He was over there. Because we never came this side, did we, last time? when we went in. If we can get to him without being noticed, brilliant, because that just allows us to take him down quickly and efficiently.
What now?
There we go, second day show down. Nice and efficient.
Please, help me.
I was going to say, don't run. Definitely not worth running away. Right, what have we got in here as well? That's 2 of the 5 now down. I'm guessing 1 will be in the main tower, the main building, where we need to get the viewpoint. 1's going to be close to it. There may even be 2 in that, actually, to be fair. We've had that before, there's 2 inside.
What could that be? No mercy.
Okay, we've kind of alerted a few people there. When you're ready. Oh, I forgot, because I've got the bow equipped, I couldn't use my normal skills. Sorry guys, they all react, if they didn't see us and didn't want to react, they would have lived. Right. Can we see another white target anywhere? Yes, one there. Dash over that way. The next target is there. Obviously there are more soldiers around, so we've got to be a bit wary. We can see the arrow sticking out and we can retrieve it as well. You can retrieve arrows out of dead bodies as long as you can see it sticking out. But there's our Daisho there. I didn't want to do that. I wonder if I can shoot him silenced arrow now. If I get a headshot, I may take him out in 1. Yeah, there we go. Daisho down. Nice and simple. So how many does that leave us now? 3 or 5 done. We're still going to work our way to the inner courtyard, so really, we're just actually working our way around, don't we? That's the thing with silenced arrows. Silenced arrows are 1-hit kills.
I'll look over there.
I've only got 1 left now. That's the thing. They don't last very long. Because you don't have many. That's why I don't normally have them equipped, because they just don't last very long. Who saw us? Right, I've got no more silenced arrows left. Although we did find these ones were quite effective as well. There's an alarm here we need to deal with. I think the day show we took down is over here.
Why am I always
taking care of their alarm. He has got a Tepper, I'm just beating him to the punch. Come on, go down. Big guy. These are serrated arrows, so these cause bleed effect. Oh, he's blocking the arrows. How many arrows did it take to take him down? Quite a few. The Daisho we killed is here, hence the loot. What we could do with really is an arrow quiver, ideally. There we go. Can refill silenced arrows now. Just got to keep wait till it's all done. There we go. We'll keep working our way round. We are still 2 Daishos missing. There's another alarm though we've got to think about as well. Ah, one there. That's quite handy. Might be able to get another shot on him from distance and that'll be him dealt with. Without really being seen. There we go. Daisho down. 1 to go. I love a bow. I really do. In any game we've ever done on the channel, a bow is my best friend. It might be too far away. No, not too far away. There we go. One more Daisho. I'm guessing he's in the building. That's probably the chest we need to open. My guess is though, is it the building will be the last Daisho. Is there anything here? Don't need to refill rations. There's a tiny bit of gold in there. There's a guard down there. I'm not overly worried about him though. I'd like to know which last one is ahead of time. Because he's not in the main building. I may still need to search around for him. That's the thing. Oh, I can loot the Daisho, can't I? There we go. We'll have a look at everything we picked up gear-wise once we're done. There's no point doing it halfway through. I was trying to shoot him in the bum. Tried to shoot him in the bum and it didn't work. This is that new skill that we just put on the other a little while ago. It's quite a cool skill to be fair. Changes all their attacks. Come on, go down. I think we took all the soldiers down. That was all them dealt with. Yeah, that new attack, new skill that we added in is immense. Right, we still haven't found where this last Daisho is. There's something to look at there. That'll be the chest that we need to open. The other white one in there is an item, valuable item to pick up. We haven't seen the last Daisho. I don't want to go inside the building if we haven't got the last Daisho because there's no point going in and grabbing the chest. My guess was he'd be inside. That's a valuable item. That's chest. He's not in there. Which means he's elsewhere. He moves at a long time, that. Where is his Daisho? The thing is, we may have missed him, that's the thing. Been too long aiming. Give me a headshot. Right, too long aiming again. No white dot. That I believe is our assassination target there. At least we can get him dealt with. But yeah, I'm not sure where this last one is. We haven't really missed many areas, so Unless he is in the castle and we're just not seeing him. There's always that, isn't there? Obviously, we take out assassination, so that's the last betrayer dealt with as well. That's always a handy thing. Where we've got no silenced arrows left. We go for serrated again. Could do with another quiver then to refill.
That's odd. Oh, that giant is here!
Don't tell people we're here. Okay. Any sign?
That cannot be trouble.
Some of the skills are quite cool to use, the arrow ones, it's just not very effective. So that's a samurai last stand skill. I really like that. As much as I like the one where you put the sword through their throat, I really like the last stand. Last stand is really good. Right, I'm still not seeing a white marker. Let's go and deal with the betrayer first, as we know he's here.
What just happened there?
Masatoshi Nakahara, the final betrayer.
Failed Lord Nobunaga.
He did fail Lord Nobunaga. Oh, don't kill civilians. Hit the civilian accidentally there.
You lied to your lord. For that, you must pay.
Samurai last stand. There he is, he's down. Yasuke gets his revenge for Nobunaga. Yasuke gets his revenge. Now, we're not finished obviously, we've still got a day show to take down, we might as well clear the castle over here. We'll have a proper look at what that means for the board and all that once we finish the castle. There's the final day show, we just found him. Right, we kind of want to get to him
Over there. I will give you a swift end.
without being... if we can get from distance, that'd be ideal. Because then we can just go inside the castle, it's already here. Come on, big guy, go down. Big guy down. Right, Daisha is down there. I do need a quiver, ideally. Because we need silent arrows for a one-shot kill. I'm out of them arrows as well. I'm out of a lot of arrows by those things. Right, poison arrows there, though. Right, Daisha's down there. We just need a quiver for more arrows. You went the wrong way. I hate blocking Naganatas. Naganatas are a pain in the butt. Right, who's next? I went to block a different move there. Okay, can we find an arrow quiver so we can restock arrows? Then we can take down the day tree from distance. head in the castle, clear that, and that is job done. Not seeing anyone in here. Come on, give me a quiver. Not seeing a quiver anywhere. That's annoying, isn't it? Well, that's when we just need a quiver to take him down. See, from there, a silent arrow would be amazing. I just don't have any. I have got poison arrows. But they're not going to do the same thing. Well, I think poison it is then. It just won't be as clean as we've done the previous ones. And he will try and block some of these. That's his armour down. These two will be poisoned. There we go. Everyday showdown. I'm not going to go back and grab anything off him. Normally you can loot them for stuff. We should loot him, to be fair. You do get engravings and things to loot in day shows, don't you? We should go and loot him, to be fair. Right, let's go deal with this guy. We'll better you go loot the body. Oh no, quick, he's going for. Give me the arrows. He's going for the alarm. Not anymore, he's not. Done all this without an alarm. I don't want an alarm now. Last stand is incredible. There we go. Right, let's go. We're just going to loot the Daisho body, wherever that may be. Just because you can get legendary gear and stuff from it. Oh, arrows. Arrows, just when we need them. Thank you for the like, brothers. Much appreciated. There was 2 inside the castle, yeah. We know there's none in the castle this time. Come here. The silenced arrows again. Alright, he's messing around. Where is the Daisho body? That's what I'm actually looking for. That's what we need to pick stuff up from.
You test my patience, your legend ends today.
The only reason we came down to this bit was for the Daisho body. I'm not seeing anywhere. Okay, I don't know where the body is, so if we don't know where the body is, it was a bit of a waste of time coming down here. But there we go. Let's crack on. Was he not by the gate? Was he by the gate? There's nothing. It's not there. As I say, normally you can loot them, and they normally have better loot. But I'm just not seeing the body anywhere. It doesn't matter. It is what it is. We didn't need to come down here, but it's done. Okay, castle is ours. There will be enemies in there. We do need to get the viewpoint whilst there too. We'll just work our way through the castle, kill everyone, and make them wish they weren't there. There's also something valuable to pick up inside as well as part of another quest line. Okay, our way in's this way. There's a chest in there. As I say, because we're nearly max level, we do need to make sure we're picking up loot, really. Mostly supplies. Because when we start upgrading stuff to max level, we're going to need as many supplies as possible, really. Right, there's stuff downstairs as well. Oh, no, there isn't. Okay, it's just one person. Squeaky floor, so they know they're coming. Okay, upstairs. Legendary chest is normally right near the top. To be fair. Oh, there's a valuable item in there.
What now? Kill him!
There we go, valuable item. There's a guy on the stairs coming down. I think it's just come back up again. I saw his mate get chopped to bits and thinking, not for me, thank you. Yeah, see your mate get chopped to bits and think, yeah, I'm staying away. Okay, legendary chest, this is the one we came for the castle. There we go. A viewpoint, if we keep heading up, there should be a way out in the attic that allows us to get the viewpoint. Just here. There we go. Nice little handy ladder there as well. Viewpoint done. We'll have a quick scout around because I don't think we've done much around the castle. Into the little bit of the wilderness around. I don't think we've done that much adventuring in this area because the story hasn't put us here that often or that much. We need to go and see what's going to happen with Atreus now as well. And that the final betrayer was taken down in that siege of the castle. It didn't feel like much of a siege, but that's what essentially it was. Just have a quick look around, just in case. As I say, there may be new stuff because we've not really done much here. There we go, new question mark over there. Okay, let's have a look at the map. New things added. Okay. Objective wise, we've now completed the betrayers, I believe. The final one we just took down. Masatoshi Nakahara was a general serving under Oda Nobunaga. Ordered by his lord to inspect the heads of slain enemies, he often let scapegoats slip to spare key members of paying clans. He kept his job, but could not keep his life. Now that is done, we need to go back and see Hori Hidemasa, and that'll be a reward from him, I assume. So we need to let him know that all the betrayers are done with. That will also be the people of Omi that we've dealt with, bar potentially one missing. And then we will go and do the T mission with Noae, and then we'll have a look at the Genzanuro Soldiers. I don't think it's going to be winter by then. And before we do that, we did pick up some new gear, so let's have a quick look. We picked up a new katana. Wow, look at the difference. Flowing Peace is our current one. Look at that difference in weapon DPS. If we weren't strong already, this is going to make him even stronger. Well, okay. Poisonous Katana of Efficiency is our new katana of choice. New Naginata of Grace there. We've already got one, haven't we? Elegant Warrior, okay. Two different types. Level 58, we can use that Kanobo. Level 58, we have a new bow. Bow of Toxic Wonders. Is it better than current? Headshot DPS is lower, to be fair. And we've got a brand new Teppo as well, which is better than our Dark Burst. Although Dark Burst does have multiple bullets in a single shot. Explosive Teppo of Breaching. We don't tend to use a Teppo anymore, mainly because we like to be a bit more silent with Yasuke. We gained two new helmets. The Kabuki Mono headgear. Oh no, we only gained one. It was that, to be fair. Yeah, it was that. And armor, no. Trinkets. There we go, that's better. Kitsune's Revenge, a new trinket we can now use. We'll lose the 15% stats for ranged weapon though, which is the downside, but it may not be as efficient with a bow. We'll soon find out. Right, let's fast travel to go and see who we need to go. The guy we need to go and see. He is over here. We've got a house nearby. And then that's another thing done. As I said earlier, the missions added on the last patch, but the Louis Foire missions will do first thing tomorrow. That'll be our main focus tomorrow. For the minute, it's everything else. Nothing to refill. Contracts, anything we need to put on the... Nope. There's a food vendor which tells me that we haven't found all the food yet either for that quest line. Just going to get rid of some of these. I'm always conscious that we're not carrying too much because I don't ever want to get to the point of being able to pick stuff up. And it may not even be that big a deal, but for me, I always feel like there's too much. Right, we need to have a look at Noae's weapons as well when we change to her for the T mission, because we picked loads of stuff up and because we're not used to it yet, her weapons are all over the place. So we'll look at that in a minute. But let's get this mission done. Let's go and see our old friend and tell him we have got all the people that betrayed Nobunaga. They're all dealt with, they're all dead. Bar one, we spared one. The concubine. Other than that, they've all been dealt with. Okay, here he is. Let's see what it's to say to them.
Lord Nobunaga's spirit can rest easier. His traitors have earned their final rewards.
How can I thank you for what you have done?
You helped me conquer the helplessness I felt at Lord Nobunaga's death. For that, I am grateful.
I hoped you would understand my need. But I did not expect to find a friend in you as well.
I too am pleasantly surprised.
Friendship is no little thing in our world. Though I do hope you will return someday that I might test your steel.
Goodbye, Hori Hidamasa.
There we go. Mission complete. Is that enough to level up? It is. Level 58. 2 levels away from max level now. We do need to check mastery points. We've probably got quite a few to spend now as well. Everything should be caught up. So we can't talk to him again. I thought we might be able to talk to him again, but we can't. Okay. Objectives first and foremost. That is him now completely done. I don't know who gave us the team mission offhand. We'll have to do it a different way. I'll look at it a different way. But we gained a helmet from doing that as well. We gained this helmet here. Hori Hidamasa's helmet. It's nowhere near as good as what we're using, unfortunately. That's the helmet that he was wearing himself. Mastery points, 14 to spend. We've maxed out Long Katana. Our next focus was Samurai, although some are locked. This one here is locked behind Genzanuro Soldiers. But we'll deal with that in due course. A lot of these we don't use, to be fair. That's what we wanted. We get another adrenaline chunk there. Yeah, a lot of these we don't use. Just because you can only assign a certain amount, that's the thing. 5 points needed for that one. And then we won't have many more left to do in Samurai. And then we'll look at other weapons. Codex, we've got a new Codex update. What's that for? Oh, so we picked a valuable object, didn't we? I didn't look at actually what it was. So the valuable object we picked up was a Chinese lacquered furniture. Distilled from toxic tree sap, lacquer is formed coat by coat by repeatedly painting it onto wood and leaving it to dry. Lacquer that is thick enough to carve into such elaborate ornamentation speaks of the patience, craftsmanship and cost that have gone into this one piece. So that is our expensive piece. That's part of the side quest line as well. Now, we're going to go and do the Noae mission where we go and hand in our tea set. Tea bowls for Riku. Tea Master said no Riku has asked Noae to find him rare tea bowls, worthy of a new tea house project. We've done all 7. We just need to travel there as Noae. So we'll go to our house that's here. We'll go there and then we'll swap to Noae while we're travelling. We'll give it a quick save just to make sure we've got everything up to date. We need to check our weapons and gear. And we'll be there. And we're going to be heard now for the Genzanuro Soldiers anyway, since Yasuke's killed so many people recently. Makes sense to be her for a minute. Okay, so look at her gear first. So katanas. Wow, she's got level 59 there that we can't use. 57. That's actually lower weapon DPS. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. I thought it'd be at least higher. Everything else is better. Just weapon DPS is low. Okay, we'll stick to the katana we're using then. She just got a new Cassia Galba, which we're not currently using at the minute, to be fair. And so, we got 2. We got a new legendary. Shadow Piercer now removes 2 health segments on hit. I don't even know if we've got Shadow Piercer equipped. Elegant Tanto of Harm is better in every aspect bar weapon DPS, to be fair. I think we'll keep what it is. Armor wise, I did say we wouldn't change out of the assassin gear. So I don't plan on changing that just yet, but we'll see. We did last time we upgraded our gear was 55. We only do it in 5, so we won't upgrade gear till 60. So there may be a chance we may need to change gear just because of the benefits that we get for having better higher tier stuff. A bit more health on the shrouded Shinobi robes, and then we've got the hidden servant Kasode. Again, a bit more health. Nothing else is that big a deal, so we'll stick to what we've got. I think there. Trinket. Health goes down, which we can't really afford to have happen, so we'll leave that as is. Mastery points and skills. So Assassin is now fully complete. Shinobi isn't. We're missing 2, but they're not unlocked yet. Progress further in the story. I wonder what else. There must be something else to do then for that one to unlock, to be fair. Tool-wise is also mastered. We've also got 24 of these to spend. So Katana will be our first thing. Where's the Shadow Piercer? I'm guessing that's Tanto. Shadow Piercer's there. Oh, we have got it on. We just changed. I don't use Tanto as much anymore. Let's fully upgrade it so it's done. There's a couple more here that increase. Oh no, that's not. They're not locked. Just need to spend the points unlocking it. There we go. Okay, still more points needed there. That was a quick 24 points spent, wasn't it? Database entry. What have I just gained? Database entry? Peasant. What's that under? Oh, these are types of enemies. The unassuming peasant... types of outfits. The unassuming peasant outfit helps Noe hide in plain sight amongst the humble citizens who work the land. Inspired by the first shinobi who dressed in the simplest of garb, he may be ignored until you deliver that killing blow. So every time we get a legendary set of gear, that's when it tells us about it. Right, we'll give it a quick save and then we'll change the Animus. And then we're going to go and do the tea. Is the plan. If we have time today, we'll try and get the Animus stuff done because we've only got 5 hours till they change, which will be ready for tomorrow essentially. Especially if they're nearby, it's worth having a look, I think. Right, let's go and get this tea mission done with Riku. Once we just double check these. Accept. There's a musician to locate there. Why would we be locating a musician? Rumors of an inspiring musician in this area. We've had a musician previously we had to go and see, didn't we? Interestingly. Right, we'll get to that eventually anyway. Tea time. Time for a cup of tea. Where's his house? Just down here. Can't sneak through that window. Can't go in this way though. We came for some tea.
Most
Always time for tea. Exactly, Tasco, exactly.
It will be a delight to serve new guests with these. Join me for the first ceremony in this tea house.
Really? I would be honored.
You may choose the guests, but no more than 3.
I want to bring my friends. We could use a moment of peace.
Who will she bring? Yasuke?
So be it.
Who's the
I
third?
shall send a messenger.
I don't know who the third would be.
Water
Ah,
takes on the
Kenjutsu.
harmonious flavor of leaves. May the spirit of friendship infuse every meeting in this tea house. All are welcome, from the very small to the most tall. Perhaps my next tea house could be a bit larger.
Trophy achieved, collector. That's obviously for completing the T-Bowls for Riku questline. We gained 2 more scouts for that as well. Senno Riku is now a new scout for us as well. So we can now use, it's just an extra scout added to our list of scouts. So if we go objectives. I can't remember where we are. Where are we? We're in Kyoto. Yamashiro. So the people of Yamashiro. Senno Riku, his mission is now done. Okay. Genzanuro Soldiers is the next focus. Until it's winter, we can't go after Winter Raiders. So these are our next focus. We have the location potentially of 1, and that's it. All we know is this is he's called the Swordsman, a former samurai under the command of Genzanuro. He has since turned to banditry and bloody revenge. So these guys are trying to get revenge because we took down the Ox as part of the Shinbaku. These are his men that want to avenge his death, essentially. And we now need to deal with them. So we're going to Harima. It looks like. He is in northwest Ngoji. We don't know much about these locations. That's the thing with these. There's a shrine there as well. This is Ngoji, northwest, somewhere around here, maybe. There we go. Our target is there. So annoyingly, we haven't got that anywhere really that close to kind of get close straight away. We have to do some travelling. Our best start point is probably here. So we may find some other things along the way. Is it there? Is it better we go there? The only thing here, I know Himeji Castle's done. Although we could, yeah, Himeji Castle's straight up, isn't it? Let's go Himeji Castle. But let's see if we can take him down as quickly as possible and see where the others are. Let's keep it on time. I might save the last half an hour or so for the Animus missions just to get them done before they change cycle. We obviously need to get out of here without being caught.
This place is hostile.
Yeah.
Best to go unnoticed.
So we don't want to get caught getting out of here. It should be fairly simple if we can stay out out of trouble. Stay on the rooftops generally makes a difference and not get seen. So drop down there, yeah. I know Yasuke took out every soldier near enough here, but doesn't mean they haven't come back again, that's the downside. There we go. Yeah, it's all good, we're nearly out of there. You just don't know how many people have come back since Yasuke dealt with them all. And rolling to avoid damage is quite useful, to be fair. Okay, we have got a question mark coming up. We do want to have a look at the question marks if we can, as we pass them. It's worth just having them cleared. If they're on the way to where we're going, it makes sense to have a quick look. Oh, it's a horse riding one. That's the Yasuke one, isn't it? Yeah, that's a Yasuke mission. To ride and to get mastery points. So we may as well quickly change to him while we're here. I know it's not the plan, but we're here, we may as well get it done. So we'll quickly swap to Yasuke just so we can do this mission. And it is just archery on horseback. It's another knowledge point needed as well. They respawn each season. Okay, so the ones we obviously didn't kill will still be there. The rest of them won't be.
Welcome to the Himeji Yabusame Arena. Shoot the wooden targets on the left side of the truck
Left
from
side.
horseback. When you're ready.
I'm ready.
I am ready.
These hopefully aren't too badly done. We've got one we've struggled to do.
I will count down.
But I think this might be a little bit easier. There's 5 targets.
1.
We just need to ignore we don't control the horse. We're just trying to hit targets. One left. Got it. All 5 done first time.
That is how it is done.
You hate doing these. And some of them I'm okay with, some of them are a lot harder. Like I say, there's one we've struggled with.
Such skill! The great Minamoto no Tametomo would have been impressed by that display.
Horse archery completed. Legend, we gained a new mount. We've also gained the knowledge point we need. I fired 7 arrows at 5 different targets there. It wasn't too bad, like I say. I think we did okay. Right, back to Noae then. But yeah, I've got to go back and try that one I can't do at some point. As well. Okay, there's no more question marks. What we should do is we're going to follow the river. Because the river will take us up to where this person is. So we can follow the contour of the river. Oh, there's a camp there, we'll ignore that. We cross the river, because he's on this side of it. And we just need to follow the river. And that should take us near enough to where this guy, or his possible location of him. You can climb that. You ought to do the weapon. Oh, do you? Okay. The thing is, it's down. Everyone's got their own thing. I hate auto-owning things. I think one of it's because we're streaming, and obviously, I want to do it myself. But yeah, even if I wasn't streaming, I think I'd do it myself. But it's all a personal preference. I do struggle with the quick time events. My fingers aren't as quick and dexterous as they once were, so I do struggle with some of them sometimes. I think it's more the I have to do it myself though kind of thing. But then I've always been that way. Okay, we may need to go up a little bit here just to make sure we stay the right kind of level for where he's going to be and not struggle to get back up in afterwards. So he's going to be around here somewhere. Now we don't know if he's going to be in a camp on his own. We don't know anything about this guy, other than he says he's a swordsman. I would rather not get in a duel with him if we can avoid it, because no way in a duel she's not too bad, but it's not a forte. If we can sneak up and take him down, we'll do that. Not seeing any marker for him though so far. Thought I'd see something by now. Ah, hang on. No, I wonder if they were talking about him. Sometimes they can be talking about someone and it helps you. There he is. Expedition 33. Not as quick as these days. Exactly, that's the thing. When fingers don't work as quick as they used to. How is Expedition 33? I've heard some good things about it, to be fair. Right, can we take him out without getting close? I don't know. If the body's on the bridge as it is, I can nearly fully kill him with one kunai. But I can't fully kill him.
You seem adept with a blade. I challenge you to a duel.
I would challenge you to a duel, but I don't need to. The kunai do it for me. Genzanuro threatening, let us stand down, you've done enough damage. Yes, you are angry at the peasants for doing nothing to support our lord, Aramasa. The slaughtering people on a bridge will do nothing to further our cause. To hear you cut another peasant to pieces, I'll ask Yasuke to finish his business in Mount Kasagata and pay you a visit. So that's giving us a location of another one.
Is deadly with a teppo. I must approach him with caution.
So the next person we're going after is good with a teppo, essentially. It's fantastic, is it? Okay. We'll add it to the list. We try and get people to vote on what's coming next, so we'll add it to the list, to be fair. Now, there is a couple of things just here. Whilst we're here, we may as well have a quick look. I know we've got the Genzanuro Soldiers to deal with, but we're here anyway. So the one we just dealt with, the swordsman. Genzanuro's swordsman was a former samurai who gave in to his bloodlust in the wake of the Ox's death. Now we've just found... Oh, we've got a murder scene. Okay. A murder spree in Mount Kasagata could be related to Genzanuro's teppo expert. It's in Harima, which is where we are now. Southern Mount Kasagata, over here. West of Hiyami Garrison. That's Lover's Lake. Southern Mount Kasagata, west. I don't know where the garrison is, to be fair. Let's try that. Okay. The next one isn't too far away from where we are now. My thinking is we go check the question mark, clear these up here, and then we go to him and the viewpoint. At least that's other things done along the way. Oh yeah, no, I know. We don't try and focus on necessarily the in games, if that makes sense. Shadows we played, I said we was doing it on release without a vote because I wanted to play it. The same as Death Stranding 2. You know, we've done it on the first one on the channel. I want to do it. So we're not going to vote on it, we're just going to do it. But there are games we don't play on release because we don't want to ruin the story for people as well. But I'm not fussed. For me, it doesn't matter how many people are playing it, to be honest. If it wins the vote, we want to play it, we'll play it and we'll stream it. Numbers as such don't really matter, if that makes sense to me. You know, like the subscriber numbers are vanity project. Once you hit 1,000 and are monetized, it's just a vanity project after that. Right, we haven't managed to get up here. I don't know what we're about to find. There is something nearby. If I don't slide all the way down. What do we got up here? I don't want to climb anymore, I don't think. Come on, we've got a little bit more to get up. Then we can see what this is. There we go. What is the question mark? Ah, it's actually a Noae mission anyway. It's for another knowledge point. It's a place for her to gain some inner peace, essentially. I think that's the right way of looking at it. Inner peace. Where is that? Oh, right up there, okay. There will be a proper way up there, to be fair. Obviously finding that is the hard thing. Yeah, there's normally a proper way up. Not seeing it at the minute though. Go round here. I think we found it. There we go. So this is one of the contemplation spots. And it is one hell of a spot, to be fair. If it wasn't raining, it'd be one hell of a view. Game is secondary. Yeah, Expedition 33, Crazy Irishman, isn't a SnowRunner game. It's more of a story-based game. You're thinking of Mudrunner Expeditions, which is different. Expedition 33 is a completely different game. Yeah, SnowRunner is a driving game. Right, let's see if we can do this first time. I do struggle with these a little bit, but let's see how we do. They have been getting harder and harder recently. It's when they do the doubles when it annoys me. But yeah, that'd be a really nice view. Oh, wrong one, that one. If it wasn't raining, I think that view would be really nice. Missed one. When they go invisible, it's then trying to keep that beat, and I'm not very good at rhythmic kind of games anyway. It's never been my forte. So trying to keep that beat. There we go, done it. Ha
My eyes
yes, you're getting mixed up, Crazy Irishman.
Even the prettiest flower can be deadly.
Even the prettiest flower can be deadly. She's talking about herself, is she? Kujikiri done. Knowledge point gained as well. I don't know how many more knowledge points we need, to be fair. I'll have a look in a second. Let's have a look. We need 24 more knowledge points to max out knowledge rank and get to knowledge rank 8. Tools was I looking at, was it? No, tools is done. Shinobi, we've got 2 things locked away. Assassin is done. Katana, there we go. Got 1 point left, just leave that for the minute then. So we were going to head over here next. I'll do that one, just make it a bit easier. We want to go clear these over here There's a shrine and a cosmetic merchant, and then from there we can head south and investigate the murder scene as part of the Ox's men. And at least we cleared that at the same time. Heading over that way. Best way down. Jump. I hope there's a decent landing. That roll to avoid damage is where we save ourselves here. Right, found some steps. I did find some steps. Where does that path lead? Not sure. We'll find our own way down. My only concern is if where we're going next is high and we've gone all the way down, then find out actually we need to get back up. Okay. You're ready to have a read your Odyssey after Shadows. We platinumed Odyssey. Have you done it with all the DLCs as well? The DLCs are worth a go. But yeah, we platinumed Odyssey. Origins, Valhalla, they've all been platinumed. Some of the early ones we didn't platinum, Assassin's Creed 2. Or the Ezio collection, essentially. We didn't platinum those, mainly because, I think we did one maybe, two. There's a mission that I just couldn't manage to get done, so we didn't platinum all of them in the end. Right, I've discovered a shrine with more knowledge points. There we go, there's the shrine. So that was the question mark, there was the shrine. There is a cosmetic vendor to speak to as well here. And then from there we can go and take care of the next person. Kenjutsu Valhalla. No, everyone has their own taste, you know, everyone has their own taste and what they enjoy and what they like. Some people didn't like it, some people did. I just think everyone has their own individual taste. That's the one thing I hate about gaming as a whole thing, is if you didn't like something, people are quick to jump on you for it. But everyone likes different things. You know, I thought Valhalla was really good, but then I liked the setting and the Viking time period. I like that side of things. And that's the same for Odyssey. A lot of people hate Odyssey, whereas I'm really into ancient Greek, so for me, it's a big thing for me. I've just seen the Teppo guy, or the Teppo guy just saw us. I reckon that guy there is going to be the person we need to kill. Or there's someone, it could be a Ronin actually, I don't know. But that's the 2 shrines done. We'll gain a knowledge point for that, there we go. Now, who was spotting us and why? And who are they? Who's that? There's soldiers here, and that's a mission marker. But I don't know who it is. Can we get... Obviously, we've got meant to go and investigate the murder scene, which is over that way. I've got a feeling this is the murderer. There we go. The Teppo expert. Ignore the murder scene. We don't need that. We're just going to take him down ourselves. Right, he has got a couple of guards with him. Can I take him down? No. We can't take him down fully with one hit. I'm trying to see if I can get above him. If I can get above to get a assassination, that would be ideal, I think. I could fight them all, to be honest, we could just do that, but if we can make it look good at the same time, may as well give that a try as well. It may end up too high and not able to do it, I'm not sure. Right, there he is. Yeah, currently I'm too high. I'll drop down a bit. No. Again, yeah, I can't really get to. I can try and sneak behind him. Is my other thing. There's another guard over there. There's no way to. Yeah, I think I'll try sneaking behind. We may not be able to fully take them out, and then we might have to fight with one anyway. If we do, we do. Yeah, we can't fully assassinate. So we'll assassinate, and then we fight.
There's a head that can use a bullet.
And yours could use a sharp blade.
They've taken a decent amount of his health away. Wow, that was a hit. Got to keep an eye on his men. His men pack a punch. I'm not even worried about being shot. I just want to be careful not to take hits from those guys. We got him. Oh. There we go. The Teppo expert is down. I didn't even investigate the murder scene. We happened upon him, target killed. Letter regarding the poisoner. Yasuke, ever since Kishiro turned traitor on us and wandered off, you and said she had been our most reliable agents. Akane is currently tracking one of our targets in the Osaka castle, will attempt to poison the bastard Sake the day after tomorrow. But I don't trust that woman to keep military secrets. Once you've concluded your business with that traitor in Mount Kasagata, then why don't you go to Osaka and make sure our pet poisoner cannot spill any secrets?
Poison? Not all of Genzaburo's followers are soldiers.
No. We do have our own poisoner in our team as well. I don't think she's the poisoner though. But that was quite a nice, easy takedown in the end. But yeah, he's meant to pack a punch. Right, let's quickly go and track this cosmetic vendor. Who's spotting me? Telling me someone's spotting me, but I don't know who it is. Or where they are, I don't know. Let's go and find this cosmetic merchant, because there's something else off the map. They're going to be on this road around here. Oh look, there they are.
You have made the right choice.
I don't think they have anything we want to buy anyway, so we're normally if we're still doing the tea sets, we'd buy those, but nothing else. Some stuff for hideout. It's not fussed about.
I'm sorry to see you leave.
Okay. Ah, shrine, there we go. One of the 50-something we need to do. Okay, I wouldn't mind a fast travel point somewhere around here. The nearest one's over here. Just because it'd be easier to get back to this area if we need to. There is a road that takes us probably to that fast travel point, viewpoint there. So we're just going to quickly follow the viewpoint. I know it's not the next objective. We're also going to scouts anyway to find this next objective. But let's quickly catch ourselves up. The Teppo expert, Genzaburo's Teppo expert, was the deadliest ranged soldier in Kishiro's former unit. Right, the poisoner. We know she's in Setsu, and she's west of Osaka Castle. Children might know her way in. Interesting. The poisoner, Akinochi, a master of the disguise. The poisoner was hired by Genzaburo to kill harder to reach targets. Penultimate person we need to take down. But yeah, whilst we're here, I just want to quickly see if we can grab a viewpoint, just to make getting back here easier. Someone is... That red mark normally means someone is shooting at me. There's no one around. But this path should make light work of where we're going, because it should take us near enough to the viewpoint. Hopefully. I do like the pink. The pink on the trees. Right, that's going down, which is a concern. Okay, so this is going to swing around here, and there should be another path after that. There will always be a path to a viewpoint, but sometimes you just have to find it. What do we just... Ah, new house. There we go. New house for ourselves. I still want to do viewpoint, although it looks like to be a camp, to be fair.
Let us stay away from the watchtower. A lord was shot while walking by.
I'm just a peasant. Not worth the price of a bullet.
I didn't need to kill him then. I was killing him because I thought I needed to, but I didn't. Watchtower, someone was shot, the lord. It could have been the Teppo expert that we just killed. Normally, I would guess it will be, to be fair. It makes sense it was a Teppo expert. But it also now needs checking out, because when you hear conversations like that, generally means there is a mission going on, whether it's marked up or not. Missed. The kill was fresh because it was mine. Right, nothing to feel. Let's go and see. Viewpoint is up there as well. I'm guessing that whole place is where he was shot from. The watchtower is going to be up there, isn't it? Pathway up, though, I think is all the way around the side. You know, I think it's this way. Looking at that, it's not a straightforward path up there. There we go. Yeah, it's not a normal path. I think this is all linked to the Teppo expert I've already taken down. The rumours and what they were talking about. Okay, it's a garrison. How many days show? 2 days show. We're here anyway, we may as well get it clear. We'll grab viewpoint and do the garrison at the same time. This saves us coming back another time, really. There's where you jump down from the viewpoint then. All we've got to do is get onto a bit of wall I can climb and then we're there. Come on. There we go.
Best if I remain unseen.
Right, we'll grab viewpoint first, and then we will deal with the day shows, take them down, and this will be the camp done. No soldier in this first bit, so we're safe there. I need to drop to the ladder, don't I, here? Someone's been shouting, "Let us go." That's one of the things I really enjoy about this, is that you can stumble across missions that aren't marked up, that don't even come up as a proper mission. They do lead to something. Right, people are going to get to. Oh, you mean? Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, yeah. The death threats to families and stuff when they delay a game is ridiculous. That's the thing that annoys me. If a company delays a game to make it better on release, then so be it. But then be inundated with death threats for delaying something, I think it's ridiculous. That happened to Assassin's Creed Shadows as well. You know, people's families were threatened, and just because they were delaying a game. I know, it's mad. But we've done that. We've made it so we feel like we're entitled to these games and stuff now. And it is just where the culture gets a really bad rap, really, and deservedly. You know, in time, hopefully it changes. But the way it is at the minute, I can't see it changing for a very long time. Yeah, nothing was said when GTA 6. I know, that's what makes me laugh. Everyone complained when Shadows announced the delay, and then GTA 6 delays and nothing. It's ridiculous. Right, we've found one day show. The second one is around somewhere. Can't quite see him. We need to get down and get closer. Wasn't quite where I wanted to be down, but there we go. You can hear someone saying, "Let me go." Right. I can mark him up, so he's an enemy. Although he's being kept prisoner, he is an enemy of ours anyway. I've been seen. Yeah, I'm about to set an alarm off.
I can't see them. I embrace death. Don't let them get away.
This is going to turn into a big old fight now, I think. That wasn't what I wanted. I was trying to be really sneaky and good about it. We may try and get away in a minute just so it calms down. We're not going to survive that long here with everyone after us. The only people that are here. You know, we'll be able to take a few out, but eventually we'll be outnumbered and outmatched. So I think we're going to quickly run away and let it all calm down for a minute. It's not worth us struggling that for ages to defeat everyone. And things are still marked up anyway, so everything being marked up helps us. Right, I want to stay out of trouble for a minute. And be a little bit more careful this time. Okay, that's the chest for killing all the 2 day shows, is my guess. Don't know where the last one is though, but it may be more to his right hand side. We're just not close enough to see. It's getting night time as well, which will help us. I think I used a lot of my kunai up there though. Still looking, aren't they? They'll all calm down in a minute. How many kunai? I've got 4 kunai left. What do we got here? Person training there, a couple of guards. I'm being seen. Wasn't quite what I was. I thought we'd been. There's more guards here, isn't there? Because this is their pathway of getting up and down. I found the other day show as well. Is he dead? Yes. The other day show's down there. Am I away? Do people know where I am? Because if not, I can potentially take that day show down. We can get that 1 day show down at least. That's something. Yeah, day show down. There's one other soldier here, and he's there. Okay, 1 down, 1 to go. There's a building there.
Yeah, come so close. Show me what you got.
I should have saw the chest. I didn't even think about the big guy that was stood there. Alright. We've got to go into the main bit, back into the main bit of the camp. We've got to deal with there's 2 of them. I think when you're not looking around properly, they're missing these people. Come on. There we go. What do we think is more bloodthirstier? Assassin's Creed Valhalla or this? If anyone has played both, what do you reckon? Which one is more bloodthirsty? Because I don't think this is far away from, to be fair, from beating Valhalla. Right, our day shows there after. So the thing is we can ignore all the gold, we don't have to work our way through the whole place. Right, we need to go over that way without being seen this time. There's one person there as well. Okay, we need to go and get Kunai back. But that is this bit cleared. Rations refilled as well. I'm going to try and be really, really careful this time and not get seen. So most of the time we can get in and out and not be seen and just take out the target and that's job done. Oh, I don't think we haven't got any scouts left anyway, so I can't do anything there. Right. Obviously we don't go that way. Let's go watchtower. There's a key at the top of this as well. I want to drop down. There we go. We'll take the key. I'm not going to use it, I don't think, but we've got it anyway. Right, we want to get across to there without being seen, ideally. Obviously, these are the people that saw us before. There's two down there that potentially could pose a problem. We got one there. Kunai-wise, we got 6. He's not close enough. These two, are they close enough? They're not really next to each other, are they? I was thinking for a joint double assassination, but I don't think we're getting anywhere near them. They're too far away from each other. I might have gone wrong. Got to get across to up there, but that guy was watching us there. Can I take him down from here? No, not close enough.
Is someone over there?
There we go, he's down. Okay, can we sneak in is the question. Last day show needed we dealt with. One's investigating that.
We came in and killed you.
Come on, give me this target. I missed. She's down. Is the other guy going to come around and check out? If he does, he'll see us. No, he's staying there.
Is something hiding out there?
Oh, I couldn't get the assassination in time. Couldn't quite get that assassination in time. If no one else comes in here for the fight, it might be okay. There's a guy outside, I think, has just seen what's going on. Come on, it's final day show. He keeps kicking us in the head. Dead. Final day show is down, but it's not over. We now need one survive and get out of here. And we also want the legendary chest over here. There we go. Garrison complete. Let's get out of here. Job done. We did it in the end. It was a bit messy. It wasn't the best takedown of a garrison, but it's done. Ah, right. Poisoner was the next target, wasn't it? We can now have ways to come back. We've got fast travel from the viewpoint and also the house we got. But we got what we wanted in the end. Do we gain anything for ourselves? We did. New katana. Ability damage was down a little bit. Everything else is higher, so we'll swap to that. The new mount is the new mount we gained from the horse archery. Trinket. About stealth as a fighter list. I know it did not go to plan. We're not going to lose our health, so we'll stay what we have got. Mastery points 5. What do we need for tools to finish? Tools is done. Tools is done. Shinobi is missing 2. They're story related. Assassin's done. Okay. So we can move on to katana then. 3 there. 5, 5, 4. Okay. So quite a few still there then. A good fun, yeah. It's not the way to use Noae though, is it? When things go wrong, you just have to do what you can. Right. Well, the season's going to change the minute we fast travel now. We don't know exactly where she is. Well, I say that. Osaka Castle is here. She's in the west. Children may know. We will fast travel to our house. Okay, I can't fast travel yet, but in a minute. We'll fast travel to our house, change the season, scout out where this person is. Job done. I just need to not be being chased by anyone. And then I should be able to fast travel. Fast travel now? Yeah. Setsu. Osaka. House. We've only got this the poisoner and one more, and that's them all done. I was going to try and use the time to do the anomaly stuff, but I think let's focus on getting the Genzanuro Soldiers done, because we've only got this will be autumn now, and then it'll be winter next for the Winter Raiders, which I don't want to look at. My plan, kind of vague plan, is tomorrow, if we get to Winter Raiders, and at least start the Louis quests, the quest line that came in the last update. If not, we do have Monday morning as well. There we go, season change. It's amazing how quickly time gets away from you. We do have Monday morning. It's Tuesday we start Roadcraft, so a little bit of time, hopefully. Right, let's get rid of a few of these things just to make sure we've got some space. We've yet to be told we can't pick stuff up because we've got too much stuff on us, but I still just, I don't know, I get worried about it and just think I better make sure. Then it doesn't always work out, no. 9 times out of 10 it doesn't work out, to be fair. But we do try, we try it at least. Everyone loves a try, don't they? Okay. So west of Osaka Castle. I don't know why the children might know our way in. Oh, we're actually going to go and speak to someone in relation. Okay, so we're not, according to what they said, we're not going to go and find the poisoner immediately. We're going to speak to someone who might know where they are. I think. Although we found the Teppo guy accidentally before solving the murder scene. So, could always happen again. Right, where's their point of call? Someone here that we've got to speak to. There's a marker there to say that's someone we've got to speak to them. We've already cleared the cycle customer. There's no data in there anyway. Oh, hang on. Why? So this conversation is related to the poisoner. So a child asked for the performer's name, and the performer said, "Be glad that you don't know, or I have to kill you." Yeah. Okay, so
We'll just use the same secret passage we
There we
used to
go.
sneak out the other day.
So the poisoner is a performer in the
You know
castle,
what they say about her.
You're afraid of a lady? Fine.
and the
I'll
children
go
know
by
a secret
myself.
passage. Yeah, we get the majority of our knives back on kill as well, to be fair. Do we? No, we don't anymore. We have done previously. It's quite a handy one to have, to be fair. But then we have got the bit where you just go with the body and retrieve them. But yeah, on kill is probably a bit easier. Well, where's your secret passage?
Hello, miss. You're looking for the Biva performance, right? Listen closely, and I'll give you a little advice that could save your life.
Fine, go ahead.
You made the right choice, miss. Whatever you think of her story, do not critique the lady performer. The people she dislikes often end up dead.
Do they? I wonder why. I wonder who she really is. There we go. A gap in the wall, essentially there, can provide a way in. Right, we're hopefully going to assassinate her in a good way and not get messed up and have to fight loads of people. We shall see. First of all,
let them see me.
we need to actually find out... Oh, there she is. She's performing, isn't she? So we need to get close to her while she's performing, I think. There she is. If we can get behind her, we may be able to take her out that way. I'm too far away for a kunai. While she's performing, potentially. She didn't see anything. I nearly messed up immediately. Round and round we go. Right, we're behind her now. Can a kunai kill her? No. I can take down most of her health with a kunai from distance. Potentially 2. I bet you even getting behind her won't kill her. Normally if you can't kill with a kunai, generally you won't kill her when we assassinate. So my thinking is, should we just get close? Do you know what my thinking is? Kunai. No, let's just try and get close. Yeah, look, we can't assassinate fully. That's generally always the way.
You ruined my performance.
We did ruin your performance, sorry. Generally, if we can't assassinate with kunai, we can't assassinate from behind either. She's quick, but she's also dead. The poisoner is now no more. Unsent letter regarding Kishiro Genzanuro. I say this with all due respect. You are a career soldier and violence always works in your favour, but I think you would have a greater chance of success with my approach. I'm a subtle weapon in your arsenal. Aim at Kishiro. Let me meet the old fool and poison him. He will be dead within the day. Okay. That was her unsent message. Where we head to next. There's one more person to deal with here. So, the poisoner, Kunochi, a master of disguise, the poison was hired by Genzanuro to kill harder to reach targets. We need to go and speak to Kishiro. I think that's the person who gave us these missions, is it not? That's Kishiro there. Why is this mission moving? Oh, obviously we've got another Rin quest, haven't we? We need to go and see Rin with Yasuke as well. So the last person on the people we need to kill. Sleep ally then kill. I don't really use my allies, to be fair. That's probably something we should use more, is their allies. I never really call them in, to be honest. And I probably should use them more than I do. Now, where are we heading to speak to Shiro? It's not showing up where I need to go to speak to him. Let's get out of here first. I want to be heading left. That storm is pretty bad. There we go, we're out there. Yeah, there's so many ways you can do with each target, isn't there? That's the thing. And like you say, that is the beauty of it. Is there is so many different ways. Right, where is Koshiro? It's not showing up again where he is. It's really annoying. I did that earlier as well. Oh no, there it is. We can buy a house right near to where he is. There we go. Right, we're going to fast travel there. We're going to go and see Koshiro. And then we've got one more soldier to take down, and that's them all done as well. We are close to winter. We just need one more seasonal change. And that's hopefully tomorrow, and then we can do the winter raid that way. That's what kind of thinking as it stands. I think we're making good progress, as I say. We've got to be done by... The aim is to be done by Tuesday morning, so we can start roadcraft. Or the majority of things done. Not unless it doesn't, because I think I'm probably gonna still have at least one stream a week of this, even while we're doing roadcraft. Mainly because roadcraft and this are so different to each other. I think it's something that can be done together quite easily. To be fair. Yeah, we need to do the Animus stuff as well. My thinking is we get this last person dealt with. Hopefully, then Animus missions, because the Animus missions aren't that bad. Is my plan.
I've looked into these former comrades of yours, Koshiro. They won't terrorize innocents anymore.
That is good to hear. I suppose that leaves their commander.
It does leave their commander.
Now that his soldiers are dead, I expect Genzaburo will crawl out of hiding. And I think I know where to find him.
I'll take it from here, Miss Noae. You have done more than enough.
You're in no state to fight anyone.
I could handle Genzaburo with both my arms and legs cut off.
All you're capable of doing right now is getting yourself killed. I'm sorry, Koshiro. Just let me do this for you. As your friend.
Very well. I suppose Genzaburo's death is what matters. Not who deals the killing blow.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's a good plan, to be honest, to try and break it up, because roadcraft is very different to a lot of what we do. It was so bad it got... Did you really? Wow. See, I used to play it quite a bit with different people, but normally in the evenings. But since I've had some issues with drowsiness and stuff, I can't play in the evenings anymore, because I just fall asleep. But, yeah, I used to love Farming Simulator. Me and Crazy Irishman have played together as well. We did do a small series on the channel when I first started, kind of thing, as well. But yeah, I've not played the new one though. Why was it such a big disappointment? Yeah, the new one's something I haven't touched. Okay, we need to confront Genzaburo now. Let's find out where he is. Northeastern Himeji. Himeji, northeast, and out of a temple. I wonder if that's the temple there. Yes, it is. So the temple we haven't discovered is actually where he operates out of. We'll fast travel to Viewpoint, and then we'll head in and take him down. And then we'll go and do the Animus. Previous one's so much better. I've still got the previous one. I haven't played in ages, though. One of the things I wanted to do on the channel was do a Farming Simulator series as part of the episodic content, but it's so much time. You know, you have to spend so much time doing stuff away from the series to keep up. With all the other stuff we have on the go, I can't keep up. So I just haven't done one. But we did, early days we did the series though. It's pretty good. We did it on the Calmsden map. Well, we obviously can't be in here, so we've got to get out of here first. And then we're heading for the temple. This was just our nearest fast travel point, to be fair. Have I got a jump off? I haven't there. Let's drop down to this rooftop here. I've been seen through the window. I don't want to get seen, I just want to get out of it. There we go. Okay, temple it is, and Genzanuro is a target. Again, hopefully we can sneak up on him. Would be ideal. New one is bad graphics, poo graphics. Draw distance, bad for instance, laziness. Oh, really? Okay, yeah, I did hear when it first released some bad things, but I've not looked into anything in ages, so I don't actually know what state it's in now. But I know on release it got a bad rep. Your wife plays loves it. So is your wife's one running fine, Crazy Ashman? But yeah, I know on release it got a bad rep. For whatever reason. I don't think we can assassinate Genzanuro, because it says confront him. Which normally means speak to him. So I think we might have to speak to him, we can't just assassinate. There's the temple, we've discovered that was the question mark, we didn't actually know what it was. There's nothing to do here for a knowledge point. But there's Genzanuro. And I'm guessing we have to talk to him. Yeah, we have to talk to him. Right, let's speak to Genzanuro then and talk about all these old soldiers that are now dead.
So, you're Koshiro's attack dog? The shinobi who's been killing my men.
Genzaburo.
That would be me.
I was expecting a great warrior.
Am I too frail for you? Our boy Koshiro would tell you a blade's edge matters more than its size.
You tried to murder him. That's a curious way to reward loyalty.
He let a peasant girl from Iga betray our homeland. I had to do something.
So you kill civilians without reason?
You sound just like Koshiro. If the traitor wanted a debate, he should have come himself.
Okay. Genzanuro Soldiers, the final person, the leader, the commander. Genzanuro himself. We couldn't assassinate, it is a fight instead.
Koshiro's next! You two have to stay out of Animus!
To be fair, he's not that difficult to kill. Okay, should have blocked that better. The Ox will be avenged, will he? We got him. It wasn't that bad a fight, really, to be fair.
Koshiro?
Yeah, Mr. CDP's on PS5, isn't he? I think he's on PS5, or he's on PC now, I can't remember.
So it is done? Genzanuro is dead?
What are you doing here, Koshiro?
I wanted to help. I came as quickly as my injuries allowed.
Why face Genzaburo in a duel knowing you would likely die?
I just wanted to protect you.
I'm guessing this would be a
you're useless
romance
in a
option
fight
as
right
well
now.
then if it
You
was
couldn't protect me
if it
from a
was
paper
non-canon.
Miss Noae, I'm grateful for all you've done for me, but that is unfair.
Look, just...
Yeah, I've not
Please
bought it just
get
'cause I've not got
better,
a chance to
Koshiro.
play it, and I don't think I will have a chance to play it, unfortunately.
I will, Miss Noae.
It does look. It feels like there's lots of romance options if you play non-canon. There we go. Genzanuro Soldiers have all been taken care of. Fallen Soldiers quest complete. So I can catch up for a minute. We'll gain a load of XP. Not quite enough to get to level 59. Oh, and yeah, this is the thing. If I did hear launch wasn't fun. Genzanuro, Koshiro's old commander, Genzanuro led his former military unit down a path of bloody revenge that put him on a deadly collision course with Noae. And up here, Koshiro should be done. There we go. How many more do we need there? Oh, 15 more Ronin there. We gained a few bits for Yasuke, but not for ourselves. We also unlocked one of the skills in Shinobi now. That was locked behind story. Sweep the leg. This is a move we do use, to be fair. We actually used it on him just now. So we still have one there that we can't get. A critical insight. Progress further in the story. So there's something else we need to finish off before that will show up. And if we go to supporting characters, Koshiro, he spent his entire adult life as a dutiful warrior. Once in the service of the Besho, he has since walked away from the military life following the siege of Miki. Now a Ronin, Koshiro follows his heart, helping those less fortunate and attempts to make sense of a life beyond loyalty to others. Is he still on video? I did wonder. No, you don't buy something for that price. No, I completely agree. Right, quick save, and then we've got 10-15 minutes left-ish. Animus, we want to try and get some of the Animus stuff done because they do reset shortly. So where is the Animus missions? If you zoom out, they always still show up. So there's one here to do. We've got 3 hours to quickly try and get this one done. Nearest place is probably our homestead. We're going to try and get some of these Animus missions done just for the points because they change later on today in a couple of hours. We want to get all the hidden stuff, all the little messages that we can't look at yet. We want to get all that done because if you go to Animus itself, there is a whole section of undiscovered data. My guess is that's coming in the future in the DLC, the undiscovered data. But there is also things on the Animus page when you first, before you even load the game up, the Animus page has all the games listed. There's stuff there that you can't see yet, and I think it's because you need to get it from here. We'll quickly collect that though. Right, we need to get out of here because it will take us a little bit closer. We better quickly check. Noae is the one listed, isn't she? Yeah. So we'll try and get a couple of these done now. I think one is do the tournament 3 times, which isn't going to happen, I don't think. And then tomorrow morning, we've got the Ren mission with Yasuke. Hopefully we can get it turned to winter after the Ren mission, and if so, that then means we can do the Winter Raiders tomorrow, and if hopefully enough time, we can then start the new missions that came as part of the latest patch. And then Monday we can finish that off before starting Roadcraft. As I say, we'll be back to this while we're playing Roadcraft anyway. We're being attacked by Shinobi behind us, so I'm ignoring those. More Shinobi. Right, purge the entity generally means kill someone. And the shinobi joining in, aren't they, by the looks of it? The ones that are chasing us down. It's the elite we need to kill. I need a... Come on, ground attack. Right, it's him down. There we go, we purged. Anomaly stabilised. Gained a nice tempo there as well, to be fair. There we go. That is one done. You don't mind the £75, I know you get 100 hours. Yeah, no, I completely agree with you though. And oh, they pushed the Enough game out. I think that's the thing with these games that come every year. You know, they do push them to be out every year. When if they didn't push them to be out every year, you know, they may get more from it. I don't understand. I don't know what we're going to do about collecting the shards there. That's something we're going to look at. Right, where is this? Mine Echoes is north. Okay, just there. So we're going to quickly go and grab this one as well. Yeah, games that you know you're going to get that much hours. Look at, we paid, I can't remember how much we paid originally for this now, because the price changed, didn't it? But, you know, we're nearly 100 hours in, as it stands. There's not many games that we pay full price and don't spend hundreds of hours. Right. Mine Echoes, this says. I'm not sure what Echoes is, we'll figure this out. They name a date. Exactly. Yeah, but you also got to think, though, and we're saying this earlier.
Not allowed here. I should be quiet.
You know, it's all they do. They issue a date, and then obviously they can't delay. When they issue a delay, people complain, and you know their families are threatened. I do understand developers not wanting to issue delays because of the response from the fans, and I think that's the problem. It's the response of the fans that causes this problem where developers can't feel like they can't delay a game, and that is something we've done. Whereas if a developer could delay a game and nothing was said, you know, they'd be more likely to delay it when needed to delay it. But whereas at the minute, if someone delays a game, everyone goes mad. And I think that's where the problem lies. He's trying not to kill the civilian, but he's in the way. Okay, Mine Echoes, that's done. I've leveled up, but I just killed a civilian accidentally. We're now level 59, which is one level below max. Would you just go down? Oh, he's dead. Right, let's get out of here. I think I did. To remind the Echoes, that's done as well now. Okay, we're a safe distance. But yeah, I think that's the problem. We're not helping as a community by vilifying developers when they do issue a delay because they need to get stuff done. I think there needs to be a change in the whole thing. Developers need to be more honest and actually give out a finished game rather than putting out something that isn't fully finished. But I think also us as a community need to be a bit more understanding that sometimes there are delays, sometimes there are things that need a bit more work. I don't think it's going to change for a long time though. People just aren't that way inclined, I don't think, at the minute. So this mission here, Shadows Without Light, we need to collect 5 shards for that before we've unlocked that. I don't know where the shards are. That's something we need to look at some point. Animus missions though, we've cleared the ones we needed to do, bar win the tournament. You've got to win the tournament 3 times. We don't have time for that today, unfortunately. We are out of time. This one, I don't know where the shards are. The mission itself is there, but it doesn't actually tell us where the shards themselves are. And when we've been there before, and it won't do anything. Weirdly. So, I'm not sure how that's going to work. So, let's track that one instead. So, our plan is, tomorrow morning, we start as Yasuke. In fact, we'll fast travel there as Yasuke now. As we are out of time. We'll start as Yasuke. We're going to go down and do the Rin mission. And then hopefully it'll be winter. And then we can go and do the Winter Raiders. How far off winter are we? Still a little way. There's other things we can be doing whilst we're waiting for it to hit winter, to be fair. But yeah, the whole plan would be Winter Raiders. And then see where we are from there. While it's speak. They do, exactly. FOMO and didn't pre-order anything anymore. Yeah, I have to pre-order some of this for the channel. Like Ghost, the Death Stranding 2, the release in July. I'll pre-order that because then I get 2-3 days early access, so we can stream it a few days early. So there's a few games I'll do that for, just so on the channel we get to play them a bit earlier. But there's not many we do that for though. Unfortunately, the headshot DPS is poor for those two. Teppo, we gained up on there. Kind of got to a point of where I don't use certain weapons now because they're just pointless. Might as well stick to weapons we know and like. I'm just going to quickly look at 13 mastery points with Yasuke. Let's get some of these updated and done. Art of Kenjutsu trophy achieved. I'm guessing for fully upgrading Samurai has been my guess for that one. So now Samurai's done. Long Katana's already maxed. Bow is probably next, to be fair. Although the only thing, there's not many left in Bow either. We've got one there to do, and then one that's locked behind story as well. That could be Winter Raiders, to be fair. The same as Noae's one that's locked. I wonder if that's Winter Raiders. Possibly. We are 1 level away from max level as well now. Quick check of the Animus. You very rarely pre-order. Yeah, like I say, I do mainly because of the channel. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't. We've got a Cerulean Guy's mask for Noae there, which I refuse to wear. As most of you know, I don't like these masks and things that are more future-based. No more keys there as well. If they didn't look so futuristic, it wouldn't be a problem. Cerulean core. Okay, I do need to swap over to Yasuke just because that's who we're going to be using first thing in the morning. Let's have a quick look at the exchange. It's not something we've ever used any of the keys for. We currently have 2,850. No, we don't. We have more than that. Why can't I see my keys? Oh, I've got 6,490 keys as it stands. And I can't buy gear. Look at that. One thing that annoys me about Assassin's Creed is when it tries to do stuff for the future when, for me, it doesn't work. This mask for... Who was it for? Oh, it's for Yasuke. Yeah, it's just too futuristic for me. So I won't use it because of that. But we are out of time. We have managed to do quite a bit today. The betrayers are complete. We've also completed the I don't know what it's called. Betrayers and Genzanuro Soldiers. That was it. Couldn't for the life of me think it was called. The Betrayers and Genzanuro Soldiers have both been defeated. We're getting there. Crazy Iceman, much appreciated. Thank you very much. Oh, Death Stranding 2 will definitely will. Yeah, I'm not worried about that at all. Crazy Iceman, much appreciated. See you tomorrow. Thank you, Crazy Iceman. So, yes, we've completed the Betrayers. We've completed Genzaburo's Men. Winter Raiders is one of the only mission chains left to deal with. And hopefully we'll get that done tomorrow. We've got another mission to do with Rin. Or Yasuke has at least as well. We'll start that off tomorrow first thing. And then we've got the Louis Foire missions to pick up and do. They were added in the last update, which was last week. So they're a new set of missions to look at. And yeah, we're getting there. We have 2 more live streams of Assassin's Creed Shadows before we start Roadcraft. But as I was saying in the stream earlier, we probably will continue Shadows once or twice a week, as well as doing Roadcraft as well. Just to vary things up, but there's still so much for us to unlock and do in Shadows. I think it's worth keeping over. Plus, they're still adding more to the game as we go. So we'll keep going. But a massive thank you guys. Tasco, thank you very much. Much appreciated for being here. That is us done for the day. A massive thank you to you guys for joining us. Again, apologies for yesterday. For those that know the channel, you understand the daily issues I have pain-wise. For those that are new to the channel, check out the channel updates. They kind of explain what's going on behind the scenes kind of thing. And yeah, we're going to have bad days where the pain's unbearable. Unfortunately, we will have to cancel streams because of it. Massive thank you to the people that came back after the game crashed as well. Much appreciated. But that is it. A massive thank you guys. Thanks for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. We're back tomorrow morning with more Assassin's Creed Shadows. Until then, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you in a live stream very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.